All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit Football channel. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a big member of the channel, keep on doing that great work. As you saw there, we have a few polls that you can vote and participate in the conversation. Well, as you know, we're going to be starting with the Mannings Cup today because we had Group B playing two sets of matches, two good game. We're going to dissect from point to point and ask how strong these teams are because we get to see these teams in full effect. You get me? We get to see these teams in full effect, and I want to dissect them. So I'm going to try my best to go through the chop up of this overall game. All right, yes. So I will start with I will definitely start with no, we'll leave St. Andrew Technical for last because we had JC played first. JC played Haile Selassie team, which you wanted to see a lot from. All right, yes, JC. We have to be honest. JC definitely looked like the better team. Haile Selassie looked timid at points, but at the end of the day, I truly believe that it was the eye pressing coming from JC caused all of that problems. Obviously, JC looked shaky in certain departments, but not all. All right, at points they looked shaky at the back. I must say. All right, but the final third, like the way how they pressed, find spaces and stuff. All right, and midfield they definitely passed the ball and work it fast. Work it good. I don't believe that they were fast enough today, and so why they never really got more. If they had switched the ball a little bit faster, they would have actually got into good positions. All right, yes, but nevertheless, I do believe that they were the better team, and the fact that they never got out of first gear showcased how good they could be. All right, because we have to look at those things. We can't just say, "Oh, they're garbage," because they never played well against Haile Selassie. Haile Selassie was a good team coming in, showcase that they can keep the score down. They can play a little bit deeper and break on the counter, in which they did to a certain extent there because they had a couple of chances. One brought a very good save from the keeper, so definitely they tried their best, but clearly there is levels to this thing, and I want to say that JC proved that they have levels there. You had a few individuals on JC's team that we have to give massive credit. Makwan, it weren't his best game, but he was still effective in and around the 18-yard box. But sometimes it's like he has the ability to pass one player, but after that, he seems to not think two steps ahead. And sometimes he keeps pushing the ball further than it needed to be. All right. Yes. But Makwan, he looks like a powerful, strong winger slash attacking midfielder. All right. So he's definitely one of the best players in the Mannings Cup. And he turned up to a certain extent today. I would not say he was one of the best players, but he was okay. And I was watching him. Ramon Blake at the back. He was one of the better personnels at the back. To be honest, he was definitely one of the better personnels at the back. So I want to commend him there. Jimenez was definitely poor in this game. Jimenez was very poor in this game. I was watching him and I wanted way more from him. He was playing higher, which a lot of people said he's naturally a higher playing player. And to be honest, either he's not fully fit or something, but he was pretty much lost in the game. And every single time when he has so much decisions to make, it weren't coming off at the right instance. So hopefully he can get better in the future, but definitely they will require a lot more in order to pull it off. All right, they will require a lot more in order to pull it off. That's what I have to say in terms of um, Jimenez, but he was not one of the better performer. I think he was one of the poorer performers for me. All right, and we were watching him to make sure he can put in a good performance because we want to see him at all levels before we properly judge him. Because remember, he was one of the individuals that came in that people wanted to see how good he truly could be. And for me, I would judge him after more games, but definitely that was not one of the showing that I expected him to do at the Manning Cup level. I wanted to see a lot more from him, but I still have to stress, um, JC got through with relative ease, and they weren't the best in this game. They weren't at their best. So it showcased to me that JC is still the top level team in this competition. I don't know if you guys agree with me or not. Let me go to the comment section to see who is here. Penny Williams, massive respect. Thanks for being here. And then we have Jason Guna, massive respect. Guys, as you come in, make sure to smash the like button, share, and definitely subscribe. All right. Yeah, man. All right, big up, Jason. I'm going to open the thing, but because I was giving my take on the thing, and you came in, so I will just open the call now in the Discord. All right, yes, man. All right. But my man of the match for this one, guys, if you're watching the JC game, let me know who you would give the man of the match. You had two players that were pretty much good. Bennett got a goal. Bennett got a goal there, but I would say the man of the match went to the right person, which is Kevin Wilson. He scored a long range goal. Yes, but his touches inside the midfield looked solid. His vision looks good. So I wanted to commend him on a good performance. I thought he was no doubt the best player on the park. Wilson. So it's not necessarily because he had the goal, but he did what he had to do to make his team had the advantage, and I must respect that a lot. So Kevin Wilson and Bennett, I do give them some respect there. Makwan and Romian Blake, but Jimenez poor. I can't pass it today. He was definitely poor. Hopefully we can see him a little bit more in the game. Is Pella Wilson's son? Yes, I heard him say his father is famous, so it has to be Pella Wilson. Yes. Big up yourself, Dre Anyway the Sports. We're gonna get to that point for you, Mr. Dre Anyway the Sports. Don't worry yourself. Uh, I never been impressed with Jimenez. That's why I want to see Whisper play constantly, some more at international level. Then I can say Whisper is ready for international level. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. All right, we have Marcus. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Triple E in the house. All right, so we have Jason in the Discord. Thanks, Jason, for being here. Oh, you doing, big boss?
Doing well, JD. Big up Imaxit family. Another day of Manning Cup. Watched both games just now. I would agree with your assessment as far as JC maybe didn't flatter us today or look incredible, but I think that was due to the nature of the game. They knew that they could conserve energy and still win the game, and that's what they did. Um, I did have a question on Wilson though. I was just wondering, is he of age that could potentially play for the U17? Because I think he looks to be a very solid player for the midfield.
Yeah, he looks like a solid player. I'm gonna get his information soon to see if he's eligible for the under 17, because he looks like a solid player, man. I like the way he plays, man. Like the way he
Yeah,
plays, man.
he seemed to have a have a have a have an idea of what he wanted to do every time he got the ball, and that is something that's a little rare at the Manning Cup level. So you could see that he kind of every time he received it, he was in a position to beat his man with one touch, and so I found that to be very impressive.
Yeah, agreed. So guys, let me know who you would go for JC, all right? Because remember, we want to go over these, we're not going to keep on going over it over and over. All right, we want to try to make sure the shows are orderly. So as you come in, guys, make sure to hit the like button. Let me see if we can run up the likes to close to 100 very fast, and we'll just keep moving. All right, so how much players you sat out to watch, like really watch and assess and said, I'm looking this and that from them, and who you weren't impressed with? All right, Jason look like he's off for a bit. All right. Sir JD, that's your new title. Which new all right, big up Triple E. All right, JD, back to back days of war, big head man. All right, thanks very much. All right. I like the stats team. And the number 7. We're gonna get to that, boss Thomas. Don't worry yourself, man. I was over there and I was talking, man. I was out here talking my thing. Normally I don't comment. I will normally watch and take information, but I definitely did try my best today to engage with the audience and stuff. Some people never saw me there. They were busy just watching the game. I saw what's his name again? Um, what's brain drain over there as well, giving all sorts of trouble. Yes. So, anyways, let me just move over to the next one because I was asking um um Jason a question, but I never heard any response. But tell you what, guys. I wanted to do something today, which I want you to rate the defensive third, the midfield third, and attacking third. Because I think that is much more balanced, or you can assess the teams. Because obviously, the Manning Cup teams they will tire at times that don't give you a true assessment of the team itself overall. So you have to do it in thirds to see how you think they played. All right. So let me know on the follow up. That means when it uploads, let me know what say you on that. Anyways, as I've said, Kevin Wilson, he's man of the match, no doubt, yes. And then we move on to the St. Andrew Technical. St. Andrew Technical put themselves on 6 points after a 3-2 victory over Haile Selassie, which is a solid team, never really shipped off not so much goals coming in. They won it, and obviously it was not the best display, but they won it nonetheless. All right, and this one now they came in. To be honest, the first 15 minutes they were dominating the first 15 minutes, and then after that, Wolmer's figure a way how to use speed transition just to get into the right areas and try to whip the ball in and cause a little bit of havoc here and there, but they never get any clear-cut chances to pose any problem, but they were getting themselves back into the game. All right, but every single time you realize St. Andrew Technical went forward, you can clearly see that some of these guys are just a little top better in their development, clearly. All right, because as I've said, right there, the best player on the field. It took me around 15 minutes to find out that this guy is truly good because his touches, his positioning skills, very good, and his passing ability is very, very good. And that's the number 7. I think they called him Central. The number 7. He's definitely a very, very good baller. And based off what I've seen, I think he might just be one of the best players in the Manning Cup. I think he might just be the best player, one of the best players in the Manning Cup. Like what I'm seeing from him. I like the movements and the footballing education there. Obviously at a Manning Cup level. So don't judge me based on my overall assessment of players and teams. But at a Manning Cup level, he's one of the most impressive players I've seen so far. Very good dribble ability, very good passing, good positioning. IQ is out there as well. Yes, this is a player that can reach places. The number 7 for St. Andrew Technical. What say you guys and that? Let me know. All right. Yes. So the second half. So from the 28 minutes onward, Stats did their thing, but it was much more of I would say a much more of a 45-55 game, a little bit in favor of Stats still, yes, but not too much, because they were still breaking out. Wolmers were still breaking out in the isolative transitions and definitely creating some problems, but not goal mouth actions. All right, so the second half Stats started off where they pretty much left off, which is dominating the early play and creating good openings, but for some reason they were poor on finishing today, poor on getting the ball on target, poor on the strikes, to be honest. I knew would have been one goal here, but I was surprised that it came with such a clean strike. I thought that it would have come with a scrappy goal, getting into the back of the net. All right, a scrappy goal. Yes, that's what I thought still, but it turned out to be a clean strike, and I have to commend the guy named Leng. He scored in 88 minutes. Good strike there. Played it to the right hand side. He got a little bit of extra space and tried to put it to the left far top V. and the keeper barely touched it, but it was not a strong enough and so it went in. Nonetheless, all right, yes, but definitely for me, I think Central, I would still give him the man of the match because he was the one dictating the play, and that is always important. Worst off, if you have a footballing team that is kind of struggling with the counter attacks. All right. Yes. So that's my assessment on the St. Andrew technical team. All right. Let me know yours in the comment section because I don't see so much commenters so far. Maybe they are busy. But Jason, are you here? All right, so JC is not back as yet. Maybe he's a little bit busy. Give him a little time. He will give his take. All right, let me see what people saying inside chat. Is Whisper actually the best player in the Manning Cup, or is just the hyped up because of Butler? Just asking. Boy, I do believe, based on what I know, I think he is the best because that's what I've learned. I never really knew much about the other players. But this guy, this number 7 guy, what I saw, I like him. I think he's a talented player. And if given opportunity, he's going to even be better. You get me? So I'm seeing some players that I think they are some of the seriously good players in the competition because I saw my boy from JC. Makwan, I think Makwan is a good baller, but Makwan is kind of older, so I wouldn't. Because he's older and he's further in his development. I kind of rate him a little bit higher than others, or a little bit harder than others. All right, but Makwan is a good talent. Ramon Blake, good talent there as well. Yes, and Kevin Wilson, he looks like a good talent. I was impressed with him. I do believe that Central is a little bit more technical than him, though. But maybe Central is older, so maybe that's why. But definitely, those players that I saw today, you have some seriously good players at this level in the Manning Cup. So we want to commend them. We definitely want to commend them. Yes. So let me know, guys, the players that you saw in the games that you're much more impressed with. All right, because I saw a few and I like what they do offer. All right, so at this point, with these results, it's pretty much over for the bottom two. So Haile Selassie can't go through anymore. Wolmer's can't go through anymore. But both of them can play for a walk-up cup spot, which is the third place spot. All right. Yes. So at this point, Haile Selassie is in that position due to the fact that they scored 2 goals. All right. So even though they conceded 5, they still scored 2 goals nonetheless. All right. Yes. Yes, they conceded 5. So even though they conceded 5, they still scored 2 goals. So that makes -3, but they are at the lead over Wolmer's on goals scored. All right. So Wolmer's conceded 4. Yes, Wolmer's conceded 4. 4-1, score 1. All right, Wolmer's conceded 5. Yeah, Wolmer's conceded 5 and scored 1. All right, so Wolmer's is still on -4 goal difference. All right, so Wolmer's definitely sits at the bottom. So Wolmer's has to fight with Haile Selassie for the third spot. I don't know if you think that they can get it, but I think it's going to be a challenge because Haile Selassie looks like a team that can do work. Is just because they have realized that JC was just better. So they never wanted to come out and really challenge themselves. You get me? Because they thought that they would have lost big. But I would have took the gamble. I wouldn't play so passive majority of the time. You understand me? Yes. So I do see that as a problem there. I wanted more from Haile Selassie. All right. Yes. All right, so Satchel. All right, number 7 is Satchel. Okay, thank you. Boss Thomas, massive respect. Thanks for being here. Guys, as you come in, make sure to smash that like button to get us up to 100 fast so we can get some visibility on the video. And if you're new to the channel, this is where football lives. So you just join the conversation. JD and Brain Drain got featured halftime. Really? I got featured? Damn, I never knew. Okay, I never stayed for halftime because I was writing up some stuff. Well, I will definitely check it. Or you can just clip it and send it back to me. JD, you were a part of the 97 stats team. No. The early 2000 though. Early 2000, but not 97. So true that not seven has quality. Yes, man. And I'm going to revisit that conversation of the players, the top players in the Manning Cup. I think when I'm done watching this, I can assess the players them and give you a list of the best players in the Manning Cup. I know people will wait for that here because that's why they wanted me here, because they really wanted me to pick the players them. I like the stats. Two old in midfielder. One of them always staying back when one goes forward. Yes, I think they're a good team, good passing team, good transition working team. I just believe that they just weren't if they weren't clinical today. You get me? Or even with them getting so much goal mouth actions around 18-yard box, they should have done way better. The communication was just off. I don't know what was the problem. The only thing I don't want to switch too much back and forward with games, but I still want to put it in. For the JC game, I thought it started too early. That was a big problem for the JC game. Quarterfinals and those games cannot be starting 1 o'clock. Don't think it's good for the kids. All right. Yes, this game was a little bit better. All right. This game was a little bit better because of the condition, and the game flowed a little bit better as well. Jaydan, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Fitzroy Reed said the Wolmer's goalkeeper is a good talent. Yes, the Wolmer's goalkeeper is good as well. Yeah, you have a good amount of players. I saw Fitzroy Reed. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Omza said that's good, JD, because other players need get attention as well. Who knows? One of them might be actually something special. Yeah, that's why I'm here. Marissa, that's the reason I told her that I'm here. You get me? I just don't overstate it so much. JD Satchel in name. And now he's on my radar. Yes, man. Yes, man. Good player. Good player. I think just by what I saw, I think he's actually one of the best players in the Manning Cup. Yeah. JD, hope you can get a message to the stats coach to try help his players with their exit interviews when feature at the end of the game. Okay, I don't know. I know him, I know the stats coach, but I know him from a long time. I know him from he just came to stats, yes, which was a long time. JD, do you believe the quality of school boys players are up to par? Worldwide, no, it wouldn't be worldwide, but it would definitely be in Jamaica. You can rate it. Yeah, in Jamaica you can rate it, but it would not be. You cannot. It's hard for you to rate it worldwide. I wouldn't go there and say worldwide. Yes, because we have seen enough football, so we can say that the technical side might be a little bit lower. But remember, today we are celebrating the kids, so we don't necessarily need to, I don't have much phrase for 19 and 18 praise for 19 and 18-year-olds playing against a bunch of U17. Of course, they'll stand out. Yeah, that's why I said some of these individuals I don't really rate them on the same scale as others because they are older. Joseph Brown, massive respect. Thanks for being here. Wolmer's keeper was good. Yes. This stats team going to give JC some problems at next game. It's possible. They need to work the ball a little bit faster though, and believe in their skill set a little bit more, so own their craft and everything is possible. Wolmer's keeper also has good ball handling, the most skillful by far. Yes, we have to be honest. He's a because I'm looking at how he's thinking as well while he's going. You realize majority of the time I thought he lost the ball 2 times that I saw. But every single time he's in a position that he has the advantage over the upcoming player. Yeah, obviously I know that the level is not the highest, but at least you can see that he's a standout amongst his peer. You get me? Yes. So he has to go on my paper as one of the best ballers in the Manning Cup, and it never took me that long to say that he's one of the best ballers because we just saw it flat out. Yes, so I think it can't hide. It can't hide. Yeah, but what we have to go through now, based on what you guys saw, guys, based on what you guys saw, what say you now? You change your mind based on what you saw for KC the other day? Or you're waiting on KC to return, play in this game to judge if they are better than JC? Let me know because we have to touch these points. Remember, we are here to break down as much things. Let me see. All right. Remember, we're here to break down as much thing, because what have we learned? Or are we satisfied with JC's performance to say that they are the best team in the Manning Cup? No, just the same. Let me know, because remember it changes from time to time. All right. Rumira keep good. Keep could have done a little bit better with the goal. I don't think so. I think the ball does it right, and is on, and at the time weren't strong enough. But it's tough, man. It's tough to blame the kid for that. It looked to me as if the better feel are in the Manning Cup area. Well, maybe that's definitely true. Yes. Wolmer's keeper, number 7, very skillful, is quality. All right. So everyone talking about number 7. So that is pretty much done and dusted. The number 7 at the baller. Number 7 should got have gotten the man of the match. He controlled the game. Yes, that's what I've said, Shane, from very early. I think that was very, very clear. That was one of the easiest games to spot the best player on the field. The JC game was a little bit more rough, but I would still have to go with my boy son, Wilson's son. Yeah, because he scored the opening goal, and he did a similar job to what the number 7 Central, or whatever his name is, did in the game. I like I like it, man. I like it. So Wilson would be a next one that you have to say is a next talent as well. Maybe you need more from him. Or maybe you're overlooking him because you have big players on the JC team that you have to focus on. But definitely, he looks like a player that can put in some good reps. So give him a little respect. I'm gonna put some respect on his name as well. All right, guys, we are 27 minutes in and we are on 22 likes. So if you have a little time, just find the like button, or else you know the thing. But we have to shorten the show because it goes with how people support the show. We cannot go further if that's how the people them work. Yeah, man, we have to work with the business side. Yeah. All right. Yes, I know maybe people come later and later, but we're seeing the numbers, and definitely likes need to go up with the numbers as well. It is genetics. Why in the world footballer you will find left foot player kick the ball harder than right footed players? Okay. JC is still the best team in my opinion. I will always be cheering for KC to win though. Yes. Um, Guru, you can just you know what? Let me just get you Guru off this channel. You can just don't come back, Guru. Enough for you. Just don't come back, yeah? Yeah, don't come back, please. Yeah, enough of you. Some of you guys don't even worth the space. Uneducated. Yes, I would agreed, Shane. I would definitely agreed on that side to say that JC remains the better team. I just believe that they have extra gear to go, and I'm still worried about when it comes on to Mona. I know that Mona has the system, the forward players, yes. The midfield players, I'm not so confident about their defensive lineup when they do go forward. I think they can be exposed, so I'm not really sold on them. That is one thing I'm still worried about. So that's why I would say JC remains the one, because even today's performance was not the most impressive, but you could clearly see that um, they have an extra gear to go, and they still figure a way out to control the game and the tempo out of the game with not playing at their best. You get me? And I do believe that is it's a fact that they are integrating players at this time. Because if it's up to me, I wouldn't bring in Zimenez. You get me? I wouldn't bring in Zimenez at all, because I think that kind of mess with your rotation, or your play overall. If you weren't playing in the squad from before, I would not run the pusher in the squad again. You understand me? I don't work with that. I don't work with that. I work with quality, period. You produce, and you get the respect based on how you produce, and you weren't there. So the team developed without you were there. So you can't just come midway, and that's why I think he played so poor. It's going to take him a while to get up to speed. You get me? But I think it might just cost their team. So what say you guys on that one? Because that's a good take, you know. Zimenez, you think that you would try to input players in your team in the second round, or you think that's a big gamble coming from the coach? Because I believe it's a big gamble based on what I know, and I know I do view football. All right. The disrespect, like up the damn stream. No, man, you have people. Remember, I've told you that, you know, you have some people like that lunatic named Jamaican Guru. Makes no sense. My brain cells dead as ass. You know. Yeah. So you have people like that. They try to run come on your stream first. And then after YouTube might not send a notification to the right personnels them, you know. So that's the problem, because they got the notifications first. So you don't have to worry, the right people will turn up along the way. Big up yourself, Machina. JC put on a good show. But KC tomorrow slap with Charlie Smith. I'll get slap with tomorrow. Okay, all right, fair enough, fair enough. Um, JC is a good team, but they don't look so sharp. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Glenroy, massive respect. Thanks for being here. Haile Selassie gone to the dog. Wish them good luck in the Walker Cup. Don't say that. Don't say that. I just think we're trying to not give JC their respect. All right. When you have teams that slow down your transition, you will you will look weaker, because guess what? You don't have enough time to play on the ball. So that is the difference. But you are just looking at it to say that they are worst. They are a worst off team. No, I just think that JC did the right things, black the right channels, to slow down the play. So I think you need to give them a JC more respect than take away the credit from um 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 the PNLand team, Haile Selassie, you know? Yeah, man, just give them credit. I think when you see them against a different team that has a slower response timing, I think you're going to see them come out and feel more confident. I just believe that the JC team had an extra gear to go, but they wanted things to come on a plate for them. They wanted players to step up higher for them to get the space in behind. But because they had to work for that space because of Haile Selassie sitting so deep, that was the biggest problem. You understand me? They weren't up to the speed. Maybe the reason why they weren't so up for it was because of the sun. It was very, very hot at that time, because it was 1 o'clock in the daytime. So that is very, very hot for you to be doing football matches, you know? Yeah, so that's what I think, that's what cost them to their energy, zap their energy very fast. It's tough to play in those conditions. If he plays right back for JC on Friday, the stats 7 will eat his food all day. All right. So Boss Thomas saying that the people will eat his food. It's a gamble, but he should be levels ahead of other players. I would bring him to play, yes, but I would bring him as a substitute. I wouldn't have struck him in the team, because I think he kind of maybe he's a part of the disruption as well in the team, because every single time he touches the ball, if it's not a 1-2 pass, as what even Jason, thanks for Jason to spot that out, it seems to not come off well. When he holds up the ball to make a decision, it seems like he's just not up to the speed. And it surprised me. I thought he would have been behind that speed. You know, the speed of play, which is the Manning Cup, you know. How was the next match? Who won? Stats won 1-0, and JC won 2-0. So both of them advanced based on the score line. Both of them will work for the top spot, so they can make themselves as seeders going into the final round. Wilson is a killer. Yes, he's a good player. Good player. Let me know his age. Let me know his age. Let me know his age. JC has always used that strategy. They never play their stars consistently in the first round. That is why they always improve as the competition goes on. Okay. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. You're educating me. It is a mountain to climb on Friday. Stats JC Cat and the mouse game. No. I don't think it's gonna be so much a mountain. I actually think I actually think stats will be better. Stats will actually be better against JC coming up. All right. Um, then we have Orlando in the building. Big up yourself, man. Thanks very much for being here. All right. I think they are even. KC They are even. KC just a little more physical. All right. Boy, I wouldn't say KC so physical than them, I think we're gonna get a surprise when they do match up, Yes. But anyways, guys, we have some more games coming as well. You can see it right there on the screen. All right. We're gonna try our best to maximize it so you can get a chance to see it. All right. So we have some games on the screen here. I will tell you the situation at hand while we go through the games. So we have Mona will be playing November the 8th. As you know, the timing should be the same. Let me give you the timing for the game. Yes, so Mona should be 3:15. 3:15. Mona game will be 3:15. So that will be the late game. And Charlie Smith Kingston College will be the 1 o'clock game. All right. So that game will be tough for KC yet again. All right. So Mona will be the late game Bearing's accessory. The late game. But the early game will be Charlie Smith Kingston. Charlie Smith Kingston. All right. Yeah. No, Charlie Smith Kingston Kingston College. So that will be tough. My goodness. Wow. Why you put these big games and oh my god. So guys, let me know. Factor in the sun and everything. Let me know who you're going for that. We're gonna go through most of the games to come because we have a lot of games to come. I'm gonna just put them on this paper and we can put on the results based on the comments. All right. We'll put the results down based on the comments. So we have Charlie Smith. KC. KC came off the last round flying. All right. So they have all confidence to say that they are going to be blitzing teams. Yes. So let me know, Kingston College, Charlie Smith, what you think will happen in the game? Who you think will win? Let me know in the comment section. All right. Yes. For me, it's slightly in favor. I would say it's slightly in favor. It's slightly in favor of it's not slightly. It's in favor of Kingston College. I do believe that I'm going to factor the sun in because that is very very much important as well. Because the sun at early and you're dehydrating is very fast. You can't really concentrate so much on your football game. You get me? Weather has a lot to do with it. All right, weather has a lot to do with it. But I think Casey should have enough to get over the line. All right. What are your thoughts on Mona STG tomorrow? Yes, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that, Bearings. I was watching the game today, and I saw the St. Andrew Technical. I saw that St. Andrew Technical looked the better team. Wolmers have a lot of chances today, but I don't know why Wolmers don't concede their game. Okay, I don't. Fix up that big boss. The number 7 on the wing for stats as potential. Yes, we talked about him. He was the player of the day. Yeah. Mona played today. No, Mona never played today. Mona will be playing tomorrow. That's why we're dealing with the KC one. Then we'll move to Mona. And then we have then we have Dacosta Cup games to go through as well. We have a lot of games to go through, so we're gonna do everything in one because remember tomorrow we have the Jamaica game, and that is important as well. We have the Jamaica game tomorrow, so look out for that. All right, yes. All right. Shane Billings says 3-1. All right, 3-1. Yeah, I think that looks about right. 3-1. Kingston College. All right. Chris Smith, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Whisper, I get 6 goals tomorrow. Okay, all right, all right. Good lad. Andrew 55, massive respect. Thanks for being here. Robert Connolly says Kingston College will win by 5-0 tomorrow. Okay, okay. All right. So more than 3 then. So more than 3. All right, more than 3. Put it at that. 3. Mona, STGC. They are getting the late game. STGC. All right, so we have Craig Butler's team. You know Craig Butler's team already. Don't need to explain anything because majority of the commenters them, um, they are Craig Butler's people. Yeah. So, what say you guys on the side of on the side of on the side of Craig Butler and STGC because GC. I heard Mr. What's his name again? The coach, Neverbell. I heard Mr. Neverbell saying that they had gotten into this position before and they got themselves out and they believe that they can do the same thing. So what say you guys? You think that it's just over? You think that it's just over for you think that it's just over for STGC, or you think that they do have a little chance back in? Let me know. All right, looks like Jason gone, so we'll just close off this for now. Yes. Let me know because he has the confidence to say that he's going to do great thing. He can still pull it off. So how confident are you in this STGC team? Because I went back to watch the KC game, and I still believe that they're technical enough. They are technical enough to cause all sorts of problem in this game. All sorts of problem in this game. You get me? So I would not say write them off at this point. I think they have a shot tomorrow. They have a shot against Mona. Yeah, obviously Mona won big against Charlie Smith, but I still believe that they do have a shot against Mona tomorrow because Neverbell, you cannot sleep on him, and what his team possesses is one of the I would consider it as a kryptonite for Mona. You understand me? So I think it's a good game. Maybe it's going to turn out the better game tomorrow. The much better game and much closer game tomorrow. I don't think Mona will just run away over the STGC team. So let me know if you believe the opposite. Let me know in the comment section. All right. Howard says, JD, Jamaica playing tomorrow. Cameroon. We have already stream for that one. KC4, Charlie nil. Thank you for coming in. Mona 3, STGC 2. All right. It's gonna be a close game like that. I do believe. I think it's gonna be a close game like that. Yeah. Just want to see Mona versus a talented team. All right. A lot of people waiting on that as well. So you have a point. Yes. I am waiting. I am waiting as well. I want to see one of the problem teams. Like the teams that possesses that specific attribute to go up against them to see how he can nullify them. I don't think he had stopped Camperdown on that day. Camperdown misfired a few of their chances, and then some of the goals that came in, we have to be honest, some of the goals was pretty much questionable with referees calls and stuff. So it was a tight game. So I am expecting even if Mona to win tomorrow. I'm expecting something like the Camperdown game went with Mona. Professional Pro Club, Mona need to give STGC 4-0. Okay, all right. I will go for STGC. They have more to play for. All right. No, but you cannot say they have more to play for, because if Mona lost that game against STGC, I think they would be in the position to go through. You get me? They would be in a good position because they would have Charlie Smith on the final day, and they would want to believe that if they can beat Mona on that day, they can beat Charlie Smith. So they would still have a chance to go straight up at top spot because now you're gonna have Mona fighting with KC for the top spot. So that's tough. That's tough. If GC open win this one, it's going to be a open group. Period. All right. 1-0 Mona tomorrow. All right. 1-0. Mona games, I don't see 1-0. 1-0 is tough for Mona games. I think Charlie Smith will be fighting tomorrow. It's going to be tough for Charlie Smith, JD. Remember, KC beat STGC 3. Yes, I know. 3 times. St. George's cannot defeat Mona. George is gonna get a beating tomorrow. All right, all right. You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn, man. You're gonna learn. Someday. All right. Cameroon 3, Jamaica 0. My God, I've never asked for that one. I've never asked for that one, and you out here giving me that one. Boy, I'm telling you, man. And I've never actually asked for that one, and you're giving me that one. Guys, we have 60 here. Let's see if we can pass the 50, and then we can just go and double up to past the 100 if you guys want me to do the full 2 hours. All right. We have all of the games them to go through. Yes. Yeah. So if you want me to do the full 2 hours, just keep on getting the likes up so we can get the visibility here. So we'll get it past 50. We have way more people than that. Let we get up the additional information on the screen. So, all right. So we can. All right. So that is good. Let me put it right here. Yes, so I'm putting it right here. All right. So, anyways, we have on the 9th. We are on the 9th. I don't know why they put that on the 8th. I don't know why they put the Mona St. George's on the 8th, because that game ain't playing today. It's only 2 matches. All right. So, and that's a tomorrow. That's a tomorrow. All right. So don't worry about that. The St. Catherine I that can't be Manning Cup. That has to be Walker Cup. So that makes no logical sense. All right. Let me move on to the next ones. All right. All right. So okay. Let me try and get some more games in. All right, so I'm gonna get some more games in. All right, STGC gonna go real hard. All right, Mona all the way. Phoenix never dies. All right, you just look trouble with people. You're not holding a conversation. You're just trying to look worried people. Big up yourself, Warren. How you doing, man? Hope all is well with you and the family. All right, yeah, man. DNA check-in. All right, big up. All right, and then we have Andrew said, JD, the Black Panther will crush the Doctor Bird tomorrow. All right, fear. All right, fear. Oh my days. All right, so we have a few more things to go through. All right, so we have here. We have Frome, Manchester. Yes, that's what we're seeing. Frome, Manchester. Yes. That should be tomorrow as well, the 9th. Yes. So these should be. Hold on. Let me check this first. These should be. All right, good. So these should be the first set of games coming up for the Dacosta Cup quarterfinals. All right, yes, these should be the first set of games coming up for the Dacosta Cup quarterfinals. So the first one should be Manchester versus Frome. We saw Manchester played, and definitely Frome. We saw them played. So let me know who you're going for. All right, who you're going for. Some of the educated personals inside the chat, let me know who you're going for. Frome or Manchester. All right, I'm going to take that down. Manchester, Frome. I think I'm going to go with Frome. I'm going to go with Frome winning that one. All right, Frome, I'm going with to win that one. Let me put Mannings here. Mannings vs William Knibb. Knibb. All right. All right. Oh, people going with Chelsea, Manchester. Let's see what the Rocks algorithms make out of the Jamaica riff raps. Oh my God, Jesus Christ! JD, the Dreadlocks player. What is real? What is his name? The Dreadlocks from JC. I don't remember his name. Someone in the chat might just tell you. Andrew 55. Bless up. Why are you dying with laugh? Can Unai Emery out coach Ten Hag again? Maybe not. Or maybe he can still out coach him and lose the game. All right. Yes. All right. Saturday is a double header at Jacksal. Okay, fair enough. All right, so I'm going with Frome. Warren went with Chester. And then with Mannings, William Knibb. William Knibb let me down on the final day. Remember, they were on 6 points, and then they played Dinthill, and Dinthill brushed them aside. So I think even though people would say no, it's just a one-off game, and the coach came out and said that they had the fever. All right, the coach came out and said they had the fever, so maybe that's why they never played up to the level. So I should give them little leniency. Let me know if you're going to give them leniency in your prediction. All right. Yes. Let me know if you're going to give them leniency in your prediction. For me, it's tough. I think this Mannings team is a team that wants to prove a point. Like they believe that they belong to the top echelon of teams. So we have to see, we have to definitely see in terms of this one. We have to definitely see in terms of this one. I don't know what to call the Mannings. I don't know what to call the Mannings William Knibb one, because I think William Knibb will want to prove a point. They're going to come back strong. They never really conceded much the first of the games, so they're going to look much better if they do get fitter based off the illness. But Mannings, I think based on what I saw from Mannings, they should still have the edge. You know what? I'm going to go with Mannings. I'm going to stick with Mannings. I'm going to follow Warren and stick with Mannings. Haile Selassie, out. Yes, they are out at this point. They are out at this point. William Knibb, playing tomorrow. Yes. Thanks for the subscription. Thanks for the subscription. Massive respect for that. Andrew, thanks for the donation. Massive respect yet again. Yes, they are out. They are out. JFFG. All right, they are out. Please use a name next time so it's easy for us to call you out. All right. So, and remember, we do the show in segments. So when we stop something, we're naturally not going to be over it every single time. Yes. All right. Yes. Hope you understand. Dinthill now. So this is a big one now. Dinthill versus Edwin Allen. This is a big match. I hope they can stream some of these matches, this, especially this one. Edwin Allen and Dinthill, a team that I do like. All right. So Dinthill, Edwin Allen. Who you going for? Edwin Allen is my adopted school. But I think I'm going to pick Dinthill and this one. Dinthill, I'm coming off of a good victory and high moral at this point. So I'm going with Dinthill. You said a lie. Nope. They're out, so I don't know why you said it's a lie. Jesus Christ. So I'm going with Dinthill. Yeah. Siobhan, Big Bad Stats St. Ange Technical won it. Of course, you never know that. Big Bad St. Ange Technical won it. All right. We have one more match. Yes, you have one more match. But if you're out, you're out. But the only thing you can do now is try to focus on the Walker Cup. So you can go and try and win that game. I would say Haile Selassie have a strong chance of defeating Wolmer's. Yes, so they need to go out there and do it. Go out there and do the job. That's what they need to do. Go out there and do the job and take that extra spot. That's all they can ask for. Triple E saying that Edwin Allen will take this one. Wow. Dinthill losing to Edwin Allen. Wow. No, man, I think we need to put some respect on Edwin Allen's name. All right. And Professional Pro Cup said you credit everyone else to Leon's success, but don't credit everyone else to Ramsey's success. That assist is all credit to Oli and Buendia drawing the left back and Casemiro out of where again. So where that came from? Professional Pro Club, we're talking about Manning Cup. Where that came from? Oh my God. Oh my. JC and Stats is in another semi-final. Yes. Mm-hmm. and more likely it's gonna twist cross, you know. Second will face first and first will face second. So I think it's going to have a bearing who actually comes out winner of that group. Yes. So who you think will win that group? Let me know who you think will actually pull it off. But we are here doing our voting now. All right. So Dinthill, I said Dinthill going through. Yeah. Edwin Allen dead. Dinthill Akil Edwin Allen. All right. So we have more Dinthill personnel. If we lose the next match, we gone full. Yes, yes, you are out completely. Never to return until next year. All right. JJF JJG. All right. JD Mona drop out. Oh, Mona can't drop out. Mona don't play their second match as yet. So we're still waiting on that. That will be a good one because that will be George's. I'm still gonna try and do the video, but I have 3 videos to complete tomorrow. I hope I can find the body strength to get it done. I'm gonna try my best to get it done. All right. Yeah, man. So I will return. I will do the Jamaican video 5 o'clock. I will start 5 o'clock, finish as it done. Not gonna do any reaction to it. I will leave that and then I'll get some sleep, return back because once I do return for the Manning Cup, I'm not gonna go back to sleep because I have a 3 o'clock game, which is Nigeria on my next channel. All right, yeah, man. Ramsey goal, okay. So why you keep on saying the same thing, brother? Professional pro club, let's stop the man. We're talking different thing, man. Edwin Allen is a good team. This is not McGrath I or Charlie Mount I. Okay, okay, no problem. Eric, how you doing, man? JD, as a Clarendon man, I noticed Edwin getting better at football and not only running. Okay, all right, all right. You're scared for the spot. Jamaica College, one college, true blue. Well, Chevon, what I'm going to do, if you want to pass through, I will drop the link and you can pass through, if you have time, because you are a kid, JC man. If you're not gonna be biased, you can come on, but and you're not gonna be disrespectful to the audience because you love hype up your JC team, even though we hype them up and give them their no, we're not hyping them. We give them their credit, but you over hype your team. And I had some questions to ask you about your team. You know? Yes. Oh, you at work? Okay, okay, all right, no problem. Next time, I will ask that one because some of your big players them never really turn up today. You know? And they can't do that against stats, or else they're gonna be in true problems. All right, we talking Issa schoolboy football. EPL done from earlier today. Yes, Triple E. It- okay. Manning Cup is rubbish, man. Nothing interesting. They're only Mona. Curiosity. No, 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 no. I think you ain't watching other games, man. Because when I don't watch Mona, I watch other teams. Then I realize that you have other better teams. You know, we are just out here disrespecting the other teams. You know, because true Mona comes with hype. We don't watch any other team. You know, so that's why I will never diss anyone unless they try to discredit the college. Oh my god. Pro Club, hope you call out other YouTubers, but we love the controversy. But sometimes you're too much my G. Okay, all right, war go on. All right. Stats leak out Wolmer's JC. I got back up stats. All right, keep thinking that way. Keep low quality content. Said he's back, you know. Fever grass, Mannings. All right. Anyways, let me go through the rest of them because we have. Look, you see, we're past that an hour. An hour. Hopefully, we're over 50 likes on the video, so we can aim for the 100 likes at least. All right. Thanks very much for the 50 likes. Let me see if we can tap the 100 likes on this video. I will just have it a good one, and then tomorrow return yet again. All right. Yeah, man. So as you come in, make sure to hit the like button if you do forget. All right. Yes. So let me go through. All right, so Clarendon College Central. So Clarendon College Central will be the last game. Clarendon College Central. will be the last game for tomorrow. All right. The other games we can do the preview on different dates because those are going to be much more freer days. So we can do longer previews on them. All right. Central. So Clarendon College, guys, you think Central can upset Clarendon College? Central has had some good results, All right, they weren't a watered down team. So what say you guys? You think Central can just pull off that extra magic, or you think that the big bad CC is just too much for Central? Let me know. All right. What what time Jamaica match tomorrow? The same 1 o'clock and 3:05 or 3:15, something like that. Yes. Brown Beer, big up, massive respect. Thanks for being here, big boss. Clarendon College and Butler team are my teams in the game. Really would love if Butler window to prove a point on how Jamaican should play, in my opinion. That Butler case is a serious case, man. Believe me, man. Boy, I don't know how to put it, but I wish all the best for Butler as well. But as an analyst, I should be neutral, and I want all the Jamaican kids to do well. So that means they can come together and actually go to competitions and do well, and that will help Jamaica on a whole. If I talk selfishly and said about Butler alone, I want them to get help, that would not be good. So I would want all the kids inside Jamaica to get as much help as possible. Yes. So hopefully, when the best team on the D wins, we can chop it up just the same. But I am rooting for all of these teams, because I've seen enough young kids that can go places. JD, I can't wait for the Manning Frome game. All right, so Manning Frome. All right. No, you have Manchester Frome. You don't have Mannings Frome. Mannings and Frome will play soon, but it's Manchester Frome at this point in Group A. So we have Frome, Manchester, Mannings, William Knibb. Who you think will be going through in that group? Because obviously we have talked about the games that will be played. All right. Yes. So Group A, who you think will go through in this one? You have William Knibb, Mannings, Manchester, Frome. I think this is a tough group, not because they are the best teams, but I think all of these teams are closer to each other. I don't think Mannings is the outright best team in this group. I think it's going to go down to the wire. I don't think it's going to be as one-sided as what you guys think. Let me know, guys. From Manchester, Mannings, William Knibb. Those are the teams that we're talking about at this point. All right? Yes, at this point. All right. 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to get the content here so we can see it. All right? Yes. All right. Marlon Newby said Frome and Mannings going through. You have by any chance you could tell me the winner? Let me know. Haile Selassie and Wolmer is going to play. Yes, they are going to play. Eric, you two choices are good. Your two choices are good. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, Warren. Okay, that's a Warren. Hats off to Central, to CC Central game. We didn't get anyone picking a CC Central game. Good night, Novar. How are you doing? Hope all is well with you and your family. Yeah, have to be careful with your words, JD. Just support all the kids, laugh out loud. People are just waiting for you to say the wrong thing. I realize that, but that's why I had to block the one named Jamaican Guru, because he makes no sense and he's very stupid, but sometimes I just let it just continue, but sometimes I don't have time for it. And today is the day that I don't have time for it because I haven't said anything. I was pretty much impressed by what I saw, and this guy come here with a bag of delusional takes. But what happened? What upon Umzo? They're all friends and they're all in their discords and they're all on their WhatsApp groups. So they come with a mentality, you know? Yeah, they don't like to see the prosperity here, you know? Yeah. CC too much for Central. Central will will be coming under tremendous pressure. Do agree? Low quality says balls. Yes, yes. We beat Lennon under 16 and we lost to Lennon under 14. Okay. All right, all right. I don't know. I don't know the work on that one. Frome and Mannings, all right. Laugh out loud. For Mona to win, they better prepare to play JC or KC with 9 men. All right, these are the comments that rile up the people in a professional pro club because they are gonna say it's me. And this comment is coming from professional pro club guys. So if you're watching about the video as a podcast, it's not me. It's actual professional pro club. All right, not me at all. JD, if Frome go through, they will play CC or William Knibb. It's hard for them to play William Knibb because Frome and the William Knibb in the same group. All right. And this is the next group, but let me go through a one by one. Number one guy, blessings, man, blessings. Guys, as you come in, man, we have 70 in the house. Just get the likes to 70 and keep on running up to 100. We are going to do our 2 hours just the same. We have around 50 minutes to go. So let me go through all of the topics that we do have. All right. Yes. Blessings, number one guy. All right. Mannings will win. All right. Mannings will win it. All right. People, there are good players all over the island. Mount Pleasant is a good academy. Yarcastle has confirmed that. And the YC is doing pretty well in U14 and 16. All right. CC all the way. I know Triple E would say that. When CC and Central play tomorrow. All right. We're gonna use one Manning Cup game and one Dacosta Cup game in the title. Once I'm not tired. But I think I want to do it because if I start something, I like to finish it, all right? Because if people subscribe for the Money Cup content, we have to give them the Money Cup content. You get me? Yeah, we don't sell people short at all. All right. Yes. So if you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe. This is definitely the place for you. CC5 Lennon. CC5 Lennon Central nil. Okay. We are going to beat up Wolmer's. All right, you know. All right, Crystal Image Sound Production. Big up, man. Thanks for being here. All right, we're going to beat up Wolmer's. Yes, man, you can win the game against Wolmer's, you know, but I don't think you're just gonna beat them flat out. But I think you would be the favorites going in, and your team look good today. Even though they're going up against JC, they had some little chances that they created out of nothing. I think they will have more space the next time and do way better. Imaxit football question: what you seen so far? Which team in the schoolboy football you think got the better playing system? You know, I was surprised. I heard all of you guys told me about the coaches. You know, all right, look now, guys. Tell me the best coaches them you saw in the Manning Cup so far. Put your number of coaches. And remember, the best team is on the sidebar, you know. If your team is not listed, please list it in the comment section. So we'll leave everything for you. All right, let me know your best coaches them in the Manning Cup. You know, we never give the stats coach any credit. And I think the stats coach is actually a better coach than a lot of the coaches, them, even the high profile coaches. You know that? And the stat system is a good system, you know. I do believe that they don't have the most talented players. They have some of the most talented players, but they don't have them in abundance to compete with the JC, the KC, and maybe CC, you know. But definitely their system and their coaching need to be respected. I think stats coach would be one up there with everybody else as well. I think the stats coach, you can put him up there with anybody up there, any one of them. Dinthill, technical eye, all the way. All right. Haile Selassie going to beat up Wolmer's. All right. All right. Can you name the venues? All right. Let me see. I would have to check the venues in the individual venues them. All right, I will try and get them for you. I will try and get them for you. Yeah, just 1 second. Lamborghini Southside says 140 Fortis. All right, and Dacosta Cup venue tomorrow. We will try and get them for you. All right. Yes, I don't see them here, but I will try and get them for you. I thought I've gotten the list in my discard, So I had it in my discard, but I just use these things to give it to you, give it the information to you fast. But I'm gonna pull it up in my discard. If CC lost to Central, I'm going to cry. No, no VAR. Central is a good team. You can't disrespect the team like that, It's not impossible. They have won games against good teams. All right. Let me see if I've gotten the Costa Cup games here. All right, Dacosta Cup. All right, 1 second, guys. I'm just looking for the Dacosta Cup information. All right, so I think it's this. 1 second. This should be it. All right, so I have this right here. I'm gonna try my best to bring up the discard. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring up the discard on the screen, so it's easier for you to look at it. All right, yes. So the discard on the screen. I'm going to switch it 1 second so you can see it. All right, so the discard here, it says Manchester High versus Frome at Brooks Park, 3 p.m. All right, Mannings High versus William Knibb, Ludlow Sports Complex, because this is very small, This is very small. I can't see it. At 3 p.m. Dinthill versus Edwin Allen at Draxall, 3 p.m. Wow. Clarendon College versus Central I, Foga Road I, 3 p.m. William Knibb versus Manchester I, STATHS, 3 p.m. Mannings High versus Frome. Remember, these are different days, So the 9th, you only have 3 sets of games on the 9th. Manchester I, Frome Tech, Mannings I, and William Knibb I. And you have Dinthill Tech and Edwin Allen. So those are the 3 sets of games you have 4 sets of games for the 9th. So you have Clarendon College Central to close out the 9th. So those are the 4 games. And they're playing at Brooks Park. Ludlow or Landlow, something like that. Sports Complex, Draxall, Foga Road. Those are the locations that they're going to be playing. All right. And those are the 4 games for you there. All right. Hope you get that. JD, Mannings not in the list. Because you only can put 4 in the list. So you want me to take out STATHS out of it? Let me know. And put Mannings, no problem. 5 seasons in a row. All right. Shakpo, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Shakpo, when you copy them, please give me bigger copies so I can maximize it on the screen. Because the smaller copies, I'm struggling with it, All right. STATHS coach make the right changes at the right time tactically. Yes, man. I think he's much better than what people giving him credit for. So I would put STATHS coach up there with everyone. And this is not the first season he's doing it, And because I know where STATHS coming from in their development, I want to put him in it. A Jerome Wade coaching STATHS, no. I don't remember his name. Someone in the chat can tell me his name. Yeah, but I know him. I know him a long time. Long time. Maybe 20 years ago or something like that, if not more. Yes, I think maybe more. Yeah. Man in school for the win. All right. CC and Dinthill play some good schoolboy football from the games I've watched. Okay, yes, man. JD being delusional about STATHS. No, I'm not being delusional about STATHS. I said the coach. I've said the players, them, I don't think they have the same amount of quality players as the JC and KC. That is true. But they have individual players that can compete with everybody. And because I think the number 7 is equally as good as everybody on KC and JC team. Very sorry. So even though you have all of the other guys in KC and JC team, let me read out these names that I have: Ramon Blake, Zimenez, Makwan, Bennett, Kevin Wilson. I do believe that the number 7 can compete with any one of them. And then you go on KC team, you have all of them. I think the number 7 can compete with all of them at this level, all of them. So it's not about delusional. Oh, Landillo Sports Complex. Thanks very much for that. Landillo. Sorry about that. It's because you can see it's very fine there, so it's hard for me to give you the information. One tech Dinthill me I bring Edwin Allen. A turn. Okay. I can send you the match list. All right. Yes, do that for me, and then I can put it up bigger on the screen. All right. Yes, do that for me. And I can put it big on the screen. So Wolmer's last, yes, Owen, yes, and Jay anyway that in his feelings. Central not good. Oh no, you cannot say that. True that stats have been going under the radar. Some yes, man. I think the stats coach need to be respected, man. You get me? Guys, remember we're not out here being delusional. I know Owen saying that, but I'm not being delusional. Bless up JD. Big up Owen, man. Thanks for being here. Man really thinks Central getting 10? No, I don't think Central getting 10. They're just lying to you. All right. Landilla Sports Complex. Yes. But I couldn't see the name, the literal spelling, because it's too small. So that's why. All right. Is the CC match going to be? I think they might just show the next two Manning Cup matches tomorrow, you know. You get me? So that is the biggest problem. So I don't know what to tell you guys. Don't know what to tell you. I think they might just be showing the next Manning Cup games them tomorrow because the Manning Cup games them they do carry numbers. But I saw CC playing and CC carried more numbers than actual big teams in the Manning Cup. So I don't know. Maybe they just might show a CC game. Let's see. The wicked JD is Manning school, not I. Yes, I think yes. So, guys, why you have so much problems when I read out your team? Why is it when you come here, it's like me have to get everything perfect? I'm in the middle of both venues, of Jacksal and Foga Road. So I prefer to travel to Jacksal for games. But guys, if you're at the game, what you need to do, you need to send me the goals at least on the videos. All right. Or any little movements and some players you can send me. You send me the goals, send me the name of the players them so I can make profiles and put on Instagram for them. All right. Yes, I think that's a good way because I did um what's his name again? Makwan, Aldrich. Yes, I did him. I did Whisper. I did what's his name from Mona. I did a few of them. Daniel Mitchell. I did him. And I did one more of the Mona player. So I need a few more. I need before the Manning Cup done. I get a clip with that number 7 guy and post him. You know, I think he deserves it. You know. Okay, no problem, no problem. As good as Whisper. Owen, that youth is a talented youth. I just needed to watch him for yourself and you judge for yourself. All right. I just see the youth and I think he's a talented kid. And I want to give him his credit, his flowers, you know? Yes, so I don't want to start a war with none of the fan bases and then nothing. But I see man, as I said, he is as good as everybody in the Manning Cup. You know? Yes. He's as good as everybody that I saw in the Manning Cup. I'm very sorry. You know? Yeah. Every Whisper is skilled. Makwan is good as well. I was not so impressed with Jimenez. I think if we are going to consider to bring back Jimenez in the national team, we have to consider a lot of players as well. I'm not so sold on him. I've seen him in enough competition now. You know, obviously I'm going to give him a little more time in the Manning Cup, but definitely the man at all levels, the man playing the same thing. You can't find excuse for the man. The player that scored today for stats is another one. Yes, I have him on. His name is Leng. Yes, he scored a good goal. Yes, Leng is a good player as well. Sorry about that because sometimes I can't put up everything. People is Clarendon College going to beat Central? Yes, I think so. The number 7 for stats is outstanding. Yes, that's the same one we're talking about. Yes, Marlon, but I couldn't see it. Yeah, so why so much people corrected me, but I couldn't see it. That's why I would have. Marlon, it's Landial. Low it pronounced. Okay, Landial low. Okay. All right, but the problem is I couldn't see it, so I could make it out. Both Manning Cup, both Manning Cup matches are live. Okay, so the Manning Cup matches will be live. So none of the Dacosta Cup matches we can't get a chance to see because we would love to see Central and CC, you know, man. All right, because we want to see a little bit more of the CC game. And why CC cannot beat Central? No one said they can't. Um, Let me open the Discord so if people want to call in, they can. All right, so Shakpo in it. So I will open the thing. So if people want to call in, they can. And JC Stats and Wolmer's coach. All right, JC Stats and Wolmer's coach. Orlando went with. Maybe I be at the Manning's game. I can send in some. Yes, but Leon, you should have done that a long time, Leon, man. If you ask me anything, you could have done it a long time, bro. You get me? Um, and you can contact me on Instagram. All of the details are actually on the channel. Everywhere you go, you see them on the channel. We have 2 channels. We have three Instagrams. So you can, and we have Twitter. You can find us everywhere. Just sending information because people always tell me when I usually post is Whisper alone because that's what I've gotten. I could post it anything else because that's what I had. Um, People said you have other players, and then people sent me their player, and then I posted their player. You get me? You can't say I never posted it. Dinthill Technical 4, Edwin Allen 1. All right. Leon Price. Who did they beat? All right. So Shakpo they posted this one. Let me see if I can get it on an image. See, copy image. Okay, so Shakpo posted that one, so let me just put it right here. Yeah, all right, 1 second. Discard. All right, so that's it from Shakpo here. It's a bit small though, but it can work. It can work. Let me see. It's too small. Shakpo, it's okay. I will work with it. I will work with it. What his name, JD? Don't remember his name, you know. The coach. Yeah, he's on. Just type in stats coach and you get his name. So is Butler out for the next game? Yes, I think he should because he got a red card, right? It's about Butler out here fighting, you know. Whisper is a bad baller. Yes, man, of course, Whisper is a bad baller, but I'm trying to say that I saw the players that I like what they're doing, you know. So maybe you know they can reach places. Word on the street is that Jimenez will be heading to Belgium. I've heard that he went. He was on his way to Belgium. Yes, but I'm still waiting because I'm here. If a player played in the national team, he shouldn't be playing in the Manning Cup. And when he played, he looked poor. That don't make sense. Yes, and then now you're going to have the narrative now that other Manning Cup players can make the national team because you have him playing poor. So that's why they have to protect their brand, you know, a little bit better. D Cup with zero love from Sportsmax. No worry yourself, number one guy. We are going to be talking about D Cup just the same equally as the Manning Cup tomorrow. So don't worry yourself. We will be here. We are going to be doing 3 videos. One, a 3-hour video, which is the live stream for Jamaica, Cameroon tomorrow. Then we are going to do a 2-hour video after the games finish for the Manning Cup. And then I'm going to be over the Imaxit, finishing my final game for Nigeria. Nigeria playing Costa Rica. So at least I will get a chance to see Costa Rica before the World Cup. All right. My brother, I don't really want to use the phone so much, you know. Yes, but because I'm having some problems with the phone. Hello, good day.
Good day, lady.
Why you have so much
This is
numbers?
this is Catherine Vs. This is one of my
Okay.
so I do I'm on another business, so I'm using my business
Okay.
phone.
Okay. Yeah.
I I I grace the matches today.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to give a bird's eye view.
A bird's eye view.
Um
Okay.
no, not birds. Lord of mercy. No, I don't want the bird man get vexed with me. Um so um 2 different games
Mm-hmm.
in terms of complexity of the matches. the level of the game have certainly stepped up from the earlier rounds, which is what I had said to you. You can't really watch the opening rounds. Um, you know me as Anthony Grant man, so I'm always looking for CDM. I like what I saw from the stats CDM.
All right, nice.
He reminds me quite a bit of Anthony Grant. Very hard and biting. I saw him make a crunching tackle to stop a counter.
Oh, that one. I thought he broke the guy's leg. My God, man, that was a
No. He got the ball. He got the
no,
ball.
no. I said I thought he broke the guy's leg too hard. He hits him. That's all I'm saying. It's a no man. It's a
When
good tackle. I've never said it's not a good tackle. I'm just saying it looks strong. So yeah, I'm supporting what you're saying.
okay. Um, the so I really I like what I saw. So I'm going to have to see a couple more games. Because it could be a flash in the pan, but really nice. The number 10 that scored the goal. Um, very hard working player. I have been speaking about poor finishing throughout the island, and so I have to give credit when I see a man put his laces through the boots and zing a laser shot in. But the truth be told, it was coming. From about the 65th minute to about the 70th minute. Um, Stats made a little adjustment and really took the game to Wolmer's. And Wolmer's with a former head coach. I remember I said this when I said to you I watched the game, the Wolmer's versus Mona game. But I
Mm-hmm.
saw that on television. And said to you that you would think that two of the top coaches in the land you'd see better football. And with Jerome Waite, I didn't see a former national assistant coach. Like, where were the tactical changes? Where were the adjustments? Understanding the periodization of the game that you had gone into the last 10 minutes and to try to get a draw. I don't know if I don't keep up on these things. Like I said, I've never went to school in Jamaica, so I don't have no horse in the race. But to me, you try to get a result. If you have been, I said it to you, and you also identified it that in 2022-2023 season, you look around the world at how many teams get beaten in the last minute, the 90th minute of a game. It happens over and over. Leeds United did it 2 in a row. Um, Andre Blake never read the memo. Conceded in the last second of the game. It is that team's your concentration to the last minute, second has to be there, and that's something that your coach. Because when you get this, some of the boxing and my martial arts, when you hear
Uh,
the 10 second,
yeah,
right?
but
You
Y-
you
Get
know that.
her, like a bounce off each other now for a little time because we have only half an hour, So make a point
Oh,
so we
okay.
can
So,
we can go through it
just to
because
make a
people are
point.
comment and stuff. Yeah, me just tell you. Me you are saying
No
no.
man, no
Yeah,
problem.
yeah,
No
yeah.
problem.
But
Problem.
guys, before we go anywhere else because we're on the final third, so please do smash the like button. We need like 20 odd more likes to reach 100. So let we get over the 100. If we can reach 150, that would be good. But 100 supposed to be good enough, all right? Because it's not so much like that is amount of people here. So 100 is okay. That we keep on trending in the right direction, keep on subscribing, and we will keep on reasoning it out logically. But yes, Cataract would yeah, Cataract is long. Cataract is coming and him so frustrated him want to give him tape. But remember, so people listening as well, and these are new people, so we don't know them. We have to get to know them
Oh,
as well. Yeah, man. So basically, what you're saying, Cataract, the first thing you agreed with, you like what you see from the defensive centrals. So we do have
absolutely.
capable defensive centrals in the country to groom. That's what you're saying.
I've seen one. Malachi Douglas, yes. So two.
Yes,
I've
Malachi
seen two
Douglas. He's at CC,
really
right?
at Clarendon College. He
Yes,
really
man. I
caught
saw
me.
him. I saw him.
But of course I've known Malachi because
No, I know.
I
We know him, but I still want to watch him because they never get real chance to watch him against their peers. They are playing against big ballers and in all of the other countries, so they never really looked so top class. Even though Malachi Douglas looked like a good player, I was surprised that he never get so much games. Like the game time that
no,
I thought he deserved more game time, right?
you see with these things, you see, JD, we're gonna me as a man, me not let go things, When I saw him kill me in a clash, pre and bleach
Yes,
for
I
the next.
understand. I understand. I
The
understand.
under 20, they're going to be questions needed to be asked, and I am calling on for transparency reasons the JFF to release to us the executive summary about the under 20 World Cup qualifiers in, was it Honduras or wherever it
Yes,
was,
Honduras. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We need to know what happened because looking at Malachi Douglas, and I've seen him now in 3 games because I think Clarendon College gets broadcast a lot,
Yes,
right? They're
Clarendon College is one of the top teams. Agreed.
in the Dacosta Cup. Their match comes on the television in the station in Jamaica, right? Their match comes on. And I am now wondering, there needs to be, I don't want to say a public inquiry as to why this young man wasn't having played the good game that he played. What was the reason for him not being there? I know we
Yeah,
had, and I
y-
said to you, I like Alexander Bicknell. Um, they had a nice partnership at one point. Um, I don't know what's the reason. We have to ask these questions because he looks like a nice player, and I said I like the CDM there. I like your number 10. I like his work rate at Stats, and I think congratulations to Stats on a hard fought victory and playing right through to the end. I saw the Stats Ultra today, the one with the big flag, you know,
yeah.
up at the top.
I wonder for the guy up at the top of your talk. I know he's around a while, He's around a while, man. He's around a while, man. A wild man. He should be a big
That's
man now.
that's what ultra. As I was saying, ultra.
Yeah, man. He should be a
Stats
big
ultra.
man now, man. He should be a big man now. Yeah, yes. Because I was laughing when I saw him. I said, "Wow, damn." But it's a good experience watching back the Manning Cup and realize where we get our starts from. Yeah. So
Right.
yeah.
So the real question now, so let me finish the stats game. Is about the transition, how we transition these players into the professional, the semi-pro league that we have, that they can continue their development. To the Jamaica College game, should I say Jamaica College FC?
So what can they call them Jamaica
Well,
College SC? Oh, that makes sense. So why you came up with that take?
they seem to operate in a transfer market.
And no, people said to me that that's how they do operate. They brought in they always bring in some of their better players at the end. So it's not something new. That's what they said to me. I don't know if it's true.
From other schools.
No, like their players, some of their main players, they don't even bother use them in the first phase because maybe they're busy doing something else and they're playing for clubs or something. So they brought them in the second round. That's what they said. Because what I saw today from Zimenez, I'm saying that he looks out of place. His touches was not good at all. Not at all,
Uh,
and sometimes he just doesn't have that better passing, and like he's in a last cause position because he was playing pretty much high up the pitch, and it just never looked good, And they substituted him, showcased that maybe the coach saw exactly what I've said, you know. He never looked good, but why is it you're gonna bring him in so late? That's my problem. How much of an arm that's gonna cause for your team because you're going to want to keep him on the field, but no, you have to get someone that has to adjust to the system as well. You get me? I wouldn't, based on what I saw, I think in much more. If he can't get up to speed fast enough, you can't play him in other games, in my estimation, still.
So so as we say, we're chopping it up. I can't really see the comments, but I hope the fans them enjoying this. We're not a war. We
No,
just
you catch you never come for war, but you just come for so you say and and done. Yeah, I tell people you're not a war. You don't need to advertise that
so
you're not
so
fighting.
so what I'm saying. Also, some people come to see, some Jamaican people
No, no, it's
war.
not everyone came here to
So
see fight. These streams, Catherine, these streams are peaceful streams. Naturally, all of these streams for 2 hours are some of the best streams. You get me? Yes.
uh,
Yes. I'm
so
not asking, I'm
it's
telling you.
not the war. This is not cataract in the war mode. So by the sun at JD, that is sun beat out it calm you down. So we take a little sun. So the Jamaica college game, I want to say my observations, and you can tell me. I wasn't able to hear the program because obviously, I had to come in and stuff like that. And by the time was traffic, uh, rush hour traffic by the time the
Mm-hmm.
match finished. Um, so I missed the first part of your program. But the McQueen Aldridge was the standout at Kingston Technical High School last year. That's why I said they seem to be JCFC.
Okay. So
Um,
okay. That's how
up
you talk about
like,
transfers. Okay.
right. Um, but he had a very good game. I and he remembered me from April. I had
So
given him a
Balakar
very
says he wants to call in. So Balakar, look how long me there on the show, and as Ketterak calling, you want calling. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add you on the call with Ketterak, All right, and just please keep it civil. This is it's a schoolboy football. We don't entertain fights. All right, these are not the fight stream. We are not talking about reggae boys. Let me call
we
Balakar.
have to speak about reggae boys.
No, it's
That,
not
that
Cataract.
one,
I'm going to
uh,
after ending up the call. I am trying to deal with I'm trying to work with the call in one. All right, and you are
okay.
trying to tell me what I need to talk about. I am not interested to talk about reggae boys. All right, we are talking about Manning Cup. So let me talk about Manning Cup. If it slide to a reggae boys accidentally, we can work with it. Good day, Balakar. How are you doing?
So
Yeah,
you
man.
you were
They
right?
are just tell us, boy, he best player when
What?
start.
Before you're gonna away,
The
what?
best player for start.
Look before you're gonna away. Look at not the one Ryan. Big up JD. Big up to you and your school. True, in school in big hype school get knocked out in a chat. All right, yes, continue. Ryan's big hype school get knocked out. And I told him, the great Haile Selassie, is not a team to joke with. Yes, man. Yes, sorry about
The
that.
two,
Balakar, continue.
the
So
two
coach,
best player they
coach,
been playing I match him today.
what I
The
was saying.
the number 10, the number 10 for JC and the number 7 for
The
stats.
number 10 for JC,
The little youth there.
Wilson. Wilson.
Yeah, fella Wilson son.
Kevin Wilson, yes. Kevin Wilson, yeah, definitely.
And
Him,
you know all real. When I see a raw talent, I say boy, the winger, yeah, the way man control, the way him pass, the youth over there play, the number 7 remind me little bit a Cephas. Direct. When him a come at you, you can't stop him none at all.
yeah,
A
man,
good
him,
little
him
baller,
talented,
man.
man. As I said, when I've watched the Money Cup, I think he looks like the most live wire player I've seen. Period in the Money Cup. Like the one when you look at that, obviously I knew what Aldridge. I saw him before. And I saw him that
Mm-mm.
he's a Premier League player. So I never really looked at Aldridge, and even today Aldridge showcased some of
He
his
never look good.
deficiencies. Yes, he has this bullish attitude that he can get through people very easily, but it's like he's not thinking 2 steps ahead. So every single time he actually passed the man, then he fumbles and end up out a door. You at a premier
You
that
know,
is not
say,
good for a Premier League level player playing Manning Cup because you already passed the player. So why is it they can't keep
the
your
more
legs
get
with
in a
you?
trouble, you know.
Hmm?
The more in a trouble, you know. You know, say, me watch the game today, and me I say, JC and all that, where them a talk about good defensively, and any side, if one of them Moon or one of them Kingston College get to run from them, then go in a trouble.
Eh, I don't think I wouldn't say Mona. I would say KC. It looks like they could cause a problem. Mona can score on them, but I just still believe that their defense has
And
the extra gear to go. I think you're sleeping on their
but
defense.
remember, you know, remember when time we did a talk say Mona they can't see too much goal.
Hmm.
The last 6 game I don't think Mona can see 2 goal, you know. So check his stats.
Yes, yes, yes.
Because Craig Butler saying go back and work on you know people that say too much goal and score so he start defend and play a ball game the same way. And the
Okay.
best defensive midfielder me see now is schoolboy football. And Mona ain't go. That's a number 8 youth. You can me now go tell her in my opinion you can go and watch him. You see me?
What?
So what? No, wait a
Number
second.
8.
No, repeat the best player in in the football
The
in
best defensive midfielder.
number 8
Never
from
say the
Mona.
best player in. Yeah, you can go
No,
watch over
Yes,
somebody
I'm going to
no,
write
picture.
I'm
it.
not.
I'm writing it down. Mona CDM number 8.
JD,
I'm here Cataract they say dug up the captain for CC. Malachi Douglas. I'm not defensive midfield, me see him a play for Clarendon College.
he is a defensive
No
midfield.
man, he plays deep in the last game I saw him played. No, yeah, he's playing deep because of the conditions. So it wasn't because he
Yeah,
was a
because
defensive
the
central. It's
attacking
because
midfield
of the
me
rain
see him
and
play
stuff.
right
Yeah,
too.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
The- JD, let's get some facts. You have different types of defensive midfielders. He's more like a Pirlo, a deep lying sort of playmaker, as opposed to a make call it because upset everybody. But opposed to like a Anthony Grant. This is a destroyer. And
So
I,
so but
so you have
Jamaica not look for
hold a moment, sir.
Jamaica look for a grant.
Romario
Jamaica
Thomas.
not look
Thank you,
Sir,
Richie.
for a create. You see me?
Bolliker,
Jamaica look
I'm
for a grant.
Bolliker, I'm polite, so I don't want to interrupt me. Notice I listen to you, so please listen to me. The number 7 at stats, and I don't know if anybody was watching him before. Was he playing badly, or is this just a blip?
No, no.
Yeah.
I've seen him enough now. In maybe three videos I've seen him in, and I think he's a talented player there. You know, yes,
Right.
his
So,
vision and his
so
touches. Yeah, his vision and his touches for Manning Cup. I think he might have some of the best vision and touches in the Manning Cup period with anybody,
and it,
everybody as
and,
well.
Yeah,
and his
man,
run,
me believe
his
so.
run, hold
Oh
on,
my
Bolliker,
God,
hold,
man. The youth is the
and
youth is good, man.
his running. He never stops running. But that's what I saw today, right?
I rather see man they run, you know, see a youth skill.
Um,
Yes, but it's not only skill he operates off. He puts in a shift. He has an engine on him, and I am going to look forward to watching him again in the semifinals. I was thinking about JC before Bolliker decided to join the party.
yeah, but
Um,
Balakir is here now, Cataract. Remember, when you call in a Cataract, you call in for 5 minutes and you take over my entire show, you know. That's the problem now, you know. Me can conversate with the people, and that's how I've created my show, you know. You understand me? You take over the entire show, and I try to tell Balakir, say, him call in. When you already
Me
spend
mute,
more
more
time.
mute, more mute, more.
Balakir, speak. We're having a conversation. Don't let him bully you. Yes, that's
I
That can't happen,
going
man.
back to
That
the
can't
point
happen.
I
May
was
you know
making
that.
about Jamaica College as someone who was match at stage. You raise some points, and I think there are some salient things. I'm not here to war. Notice I haven't attacked Bolliker. I he said the man called in. I said, you elaborate now. You raised some issues about ideas, right? and you about uh, Saka. That's Kevon Wilson, son of Kevin Pele Wilson, former national
Okay.
striker,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
right? Who are on. So may I address both points? And hear what the
Yeah,
response.
but don't adjust both points at one. Adjust one because remember,
Okay,
it's
let me
gonna
start
take off
with
6 months off of the
okay.
video, and we not get to say anything, and it's gonna done at that 2 hour mark.
Let me interrupt the can't flow. So let me flow quickly. Um, the I believe that the injury sustained in Catalonia for Tyreek Jimenez, he has not been the same player since that tackle against who was it he tried to tackle? That De La Feo or
Uh,
somebody like
Ramiro from Southampton. He's a
right, the Southampton
strong,
player.
he's a strong human being.
Right.
He might look a little
And,
bit on the weaker side, but he's strong. Yes, man, he's strong, man.
right. I do not think he has recovered fully and properly from that injury. And I would love to know what's the sort of medical situation that happens when a player gets injured on national duty. Who is responsible for his rehabilitation and his physiotherapy? Because we don't hear anything about these things. It's not like when a player gets injured in England, you hear, okay, this man is in physio. You hear that, okay, he's now walking. You hear that he's now playing, training lightly with the team and doing contact. We don't get
So
those stuff,
Cataract, you would say
right?
Jimenez no come back from that. And after Jimenez do that, Jimenez play right through.
But him
No,
never
but I'm saying
Wallaker, he must
different.
say him never play much good because him not playing under 20 and him was one of the worst playing under 20. That was very clear, It's just because them never had nobody else, to be honest. And when we are seeing
Yeah,
today,
but when him a play
Wallaker,
for him probably come back good. I bet we say now play no ball or
oh,
him get too heavy or something and nobody no want talk.
him get too heavy. That's what
Me
you
no feel
think?
say injury.
Okay.
Me no feel say injury.
Okay. Well, they need to work on him though. If he's that talented, as what people said, um, we need to see it. At least in Manning Cup, you need to see it because when you see Whisper,
No,
when
and
you see the number
JD,
7, when you see all of the guys, Makwa and them, when you see them, you literally see that they're just at a extra gear than the rest of the players.
yeah,
Them. When Zimenez touch the ball today, it's like him too slow, and when him take 3 touches, it just fumble off him
he don't
foot.
look like him there play no ball.
Me don't know what going like him
He
never
never dey
play
play
the
no
ball at
ball,
all. Him just coming on the football and a play. You can't do
and
things like
and
that, man.
and
That disrespect that to football, man.
yeah, man, in the play. That's why coach take him off too. You can see it. Say never dey play no ball. In a no shape at
My
all.
God, man, you can't do that, man. And
You see
that
me?
set a bad precedency for the Reggae Boys team because you made the Reggae Boys team, and then you're gonna have players in there like Makwa and them and number 7
You
Whisper,
feel
and
say
I say, but this man the national team and him now they don't on the field.
the
So why we can't
the
get called for
youth.
national team? That's what people are gonna say in the future.
If
JD,
he say assistant coach for Clarendon College, you help him.
JD, I
Mhm.
don't think that anybody likely say that. And as you said, I respect what you said, and we're going to deal with it topic by topic.
Yeah, but
You
Cataract, it's
have
my
not,
show. You can't tell
you
me
have,
what to say, Cataract. Don't come here, come bully me. You're not gonna bully me on my show. You know what? You say anytime you say anytime my schoolboy football, you just don't come. All right? You're too
but we
you're
have
too feisty. Don't tell me
all
nothing. Me
come.
only use a situation because I'm reasoning with people. All right? You love war too much.
I am not. If you war, but I go in war
I
mode.
self him a
I
war.
am saying you haven't addressed the question that I asked. If whether the injury has affected the young man and affected his game, because ever since he came back to Catalonia, two things happened. Questions have to be asked. Was he forced back into the under 20 be against better judgment, right? Because he did not look good training.
So,
He's and
so Cataract,
also
basically you're saying that maybe he wasn't fully healed and then he started to play on the injury, but he can't keep any form and he can't fully heal the injury. So he's just in a bad state of mind, and it just can't work for him as a player. That's what you're saying.
I'm asking these questions. I'm asking.
I am not sure, but since then he hasn't played well in no competition. Under 20
Exactly.
national Manning Cup. Obviously, Manning Cup just started and he's not playing well. So hopefully, I don't know, but he has not played in. I saw him in the JPL. He never played well.
It
So
look like in club release him, man.
I-
You know, the other club there again, it look like he get released
so
from
how
him
that
club.
possible? No, we need to investigate that
Something look
situation.
like he go down.
That's what I said.
Hold on, 1 second, 1 second. I have 1 second, big boss. Ryan says, JD Stats will be champions of Manning Cup. No, I have never said, Ryan. I'm not gonna come here and tell you just because I talk highly of the number 7. It's not because I'm trying to sell narrative about Stats. You know, I've said I think JC is the best team. Even with Zimenez on it, I think Zimenez actually bring down the team at this point. I wouldn't start him. I would have started him as one of the subs because I think that's the level he's at this point as one of the subs to get up to the fitness level because he seems to be out. KC is above that, but when it comes on to Mona, I think Mona is still above Stats as well. But I still believe if Stats meet Mona, the Stats can win the Mona as well. I actually believe that. I actually believe that Stats can defeat Mona and if they put things together.
Anything, JD, sorry to tell you. Anything Mona will did.
All right, then it's you say what you want to say, but I'm just telling you. Obviously, I'm not going to say there first, but I can tell you, I don't think this Mona is just superior than them. I think out of all 3, they can take Mona. That's all I'm saying. I think Stats can take Mona. It just might, and it's not a bias. I am telling you.
KC then go play. So, Mr. KC then go play. So, I don't know where they talk about Mona about.
But you don't know if we're going to come first. You don't know if we're going to come first. We can draw with. No, we have to win the game because JC scored too much goal already. So we can beat.
You can beat JC.
You never me know. Yeah, you never me. One love and the number 4. We keep not talking about the Stats number 4. You know, the centre back is good. 2 defensive central is good.
The captain.
The number 4 man, very strong and sturdy man. You know, he can put in a good shift. So we have good players on the Stats
and
team, man.
The keeper of the Stats. He might look a bit short, but in technique, well, good man.
Yes, so
Catching the ball and things.
So Ryan, just wait until the final placements. We cannot just jump to say Stats is not one of the best teams. So we're not going to jump. But if we get first spot, we can take Mona and end up in the Manning Cup final. And anything can happen in the Manning Cup final.
JC. We're going to get KC.
Yeah, but that's what we are trying to avoid. We are trying. I out of anyone, I would take Mona. I think Mona is everyone's best bet out of KC or Mona. I can tell you.
If you start play Mona, start to get 5.
You know what? You know what? All of them on attack. You see when Stats a play, any money you not bet, me a bet. If Stats play Mona, me a bet Ryan. Ryan have to come. He have to come with all 2 bills Canadian. I'm gonna put my 2 bills too. All right. Cataract have to come with the bills. I'm gonna put my bills. And I better run 3 of them because I think just hold on, man. Hold on. Me support my school in that one match, but the other matches them.
The whole point of it that Bolliker said. Let me because we drifted back again to Stats. So maybe this is a Stats.
No, Richie, we are trying to avoid KC. You get me? Yeah, Mona, I want Stats play. Mona Stats play. That's all.
You know want that. You know want that.
The whole Jamaica will know the truth because they're going to be a semi-finals and then they will fight and be a 3rd place playoff. So the teams are going to play each other and the facts will come out. So what we need to do is just remember what persons say because sometimes people say some things and then when it got a different way, they conveniently go on like I never them said that.
Well, I am not. I'm not going to figure choice. Me not gonna figure that out.
Bolliker has said if Stats meets Mona,
a 5. Yes, and me I bet him as well too because him a this my team.
Just write it down. That's all
Balakir,
I'm
yes,
asking.
Balakir on the
Write
paper,
it
yes,
down,
man.
write it down, man.
Balakir,
Write it down.
five
Yeah,
stats against
five.
Mona. All right, me don't know
Yeah.
what Mona did in this Manning Cup. We say stats are gonna get 5 from them. Mona no me Campadon and Campadon it have come down to dodgy calls for Mona get the win. Obviously, Mona was
And listen
better.
to when me go say to
So
you
then
now.
why is it all of a
After
sudden now stats a
and
big either team for to get 5
JD,
none and they can't score? Okay, cool.
Listen to me. What I'm gonna say right after that, Mona they concede a lot of goals. Check your last 6 to 7 match for Mona and tell me how much goal and concede. That me need you to
Yeah,
check.
but you come and say you come and say stats a big either team because a 5 year tell me say them are get. So why is it stats reach so far?
You know have to be an idiot team to get 5.
Nah, man. Yeah, you not get. Me not think stats are gonna sit down and take no 5 from Mona. You must be mad, man. No, nah.
All right, when we talk about JC defense now, we miss it today.
No, hold on. They reach the Jason defense. So
You
we'll
Carl
you
start
see
don't
with
the,
Duncan.
work in that game. All right.
Hold on. You asked me
yeah, you see the JC
that.
defense.
Hold on. Balakar.
All right, you talk. Remember,
No, man, hold on now. McQueen Aldridge, that was the other player.
Mm-hmm.
And you said to don't bring everything one time. So now I could go off and lose the youth, then we're doing well. Because when the time to beat, we beat.
No, Brian.
So when
Me that's the one me don't know what kind of what give you the logic to say stats are gonna get 5 from Mona. Me just not see it. Me don't know why them are gonna get 5. Like them are just a big idiot team. You understand me? I'm see idiot team them a play and them not get 5. Them not give them 5. So me not understand. Why it's just through me? You try to make sure it makes it sound worse, Balaker. Me think that you do. Oh, 5
but,
stats are gonna get. Continue,
but
Cataract. I may take it too personal. May I take it too personal? Maybe just
look
leave it alone.
at and a man's credibility is going to be there tested. What I wanted to say was that in McQueen Aldridge and Kevon Wilson, and to some extent Romain Blake, when you look at the games, and I'm seeing 2 games from JC now, you really see that these were players in the national setup, right? They are a level above their peers. But that is not the same for all the players, and I'm saying that is why there's for me a big question mark over some players who were well. The issue with Saka is that for me, size wise, he has to strengthen up because it was an injury why he fell out of the squad. I think it was the Arnett Gardens game that they played and he got an injury to his shoulder, and that was the end of that. He's a bit slight.
I want to can pay them youth for the beat Mona school. I got me I have to find that school and I pay the whole of their money for just a beat Mona, you know. Just watch. I must get in touch with them. Just watch. I'm pay them heart out for some money.
Cataract, me here talk about the defender you from JC. Wait, Blake in name?
Yes,
yeah, Romain Blake. Good baller, man.
You see, yeah, good baller. You see, anytime nobody get to run at Blake, then go destroy him. You know who make Blake look good? Me not hear talk about the next defender. That you do the whole of the tackling,
yeah,
and then pass the ball to him and in control and pass
the tall skinny guy. Oh my God, what is his name?
That man do the whole of the tackling for JC.
But he came up to the national program too, you know. But he was cut after 1 week. Because he cut him after the first week.
So that means there's something wrong because you make Blake look good.
But those are the questions that I'm saying. But I am really concerned about. Remember, so me give my all, you know, to the under 20, you know. And when we see certain things now, there are questions to be asked because some youth that were cut, they have come back and they look better than some man that were 2, 3, 4 weeks. Because I remember it was about 5 or 6 weeks, you know.
All right.
Of camp.
But
right?
And some touch your point there, man.
Because in the end of the thing, McQueen always got cut, you know. Remember, Rohan Brown from STATHS got cut. right?
And Daniel Mitchell and Whisper get cut too.
And that is the point. I, for one, was saying. I honestly to tell you, I only saw Whisper at one session, right? Then he left, and it's unclear what occurred. But Donhue Mitchell had begun to form a sort of good defensive partnership with um Luke Badley
Morgan.
Morgan, right? And we were saying, boy, at least the thing, because I think you were on the live too. 'Cause you were on the Reggae Boys commentary live when the Harbour View match was being played. I think I was a boy. The thing look a little more solid. It because I remember say a beer goal into the league before that, and then we don't see back the youth. So I believe the coach come back to
Politics.
Jamaica.
Politics.
Coach Fuzzy come back to Jamaica, and there's no word. He said to me from the start. You remember JD? Because he used to come try and give support thing, right? Remember he said, "Oh, can't talk to you now, but I will give you an interview, man." What did it? Gone. Yeah, but when they come back from Honduras, blah, 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 blah. The man just come back from Honduras, brother. The man come back to Jamaica like, oh, me don't know if a boat, like, oh, them man they reach Florida through Bahamas. Because him just pop up a Waterhouse, I get some beaten. Because I saw the Waterhouse and the Gardens match when they lost 2-0.
Finishing the kill Waterhouse, man.
Come and face the public and tell us what happened to the under 20. Explain to us your decision.
So who are the under 20 coach now?
We don't know.
Thank you, Falling, because Qatar come your event, and I told him that my stream should consist of not so much
No,
18-year-old
these are
plus thing, you know. Yes, yeah,
You
but
don't have a- you don't have a-
me tell a stream where if you turn up and turn up on them stream there. I reach my 2 hour mark now, Cataract. And Jay Smith says so. Oh, you do have a poll. Tell you what, I just picked 4 teams that's playing today and put them in the poll. We only can have maximum 4 teams, so it's not me fighting against Mona or fighting against another team. It's not that because I put Mona in the previous polls. It may not understand every day them find something for fight with me with them, man.
No,
Makes
you
me
and me,
smell.
I say, JD, you're easy for draw too, you know.
It stress me, man. Because every
You know,
day.
stress the man, easy for draw, man. Some of the time, if you see certain
No,
things and
no,
leave
man.
it
The man,
alone, man.
them ask me questions, but me tell them say 4 people can go in a poll, and me did put Mona in the last poll. Somebody just try give stats some relevance to them in the competition. You know.
Well, I don't know, but Cataract, you don't know, say a lot of things may you know agree upon, but this under 20 thing we're going, something going we need to find out for real.
Cataract, you were
Them
saying
when them
all
fight out,
space were
and
gonna
the
be
youth them are do
filled
good
by
in a
English
schoolboy
players.
football.
Richard, don't do that. Don't do that. Because there were 19 players in the team, 19 spaces in the team, and there were only 8 players from England who had a passport to come down. So all the spots could not go to English players. Don't do that, Richie. Because you saw me there, and no one, everybody can go back and look on the video.
Who they say that?
No, but Richie, I go say me said that all the spots must go to English players. That's not true, Richie.
No,
Don't do that, man.
probably have to go try if you remember that. That probably how you know.
No.
That was that it was not said that way. I think Richie just said something in a comment section. Is a comment, Cataract. It's a comment.
Right.
A comment kind of go off certain ways. Sometimes you can't get it correct. You get me? Yes, but it's a comment.
I'm saying, when I selected who would be my choice, right, of strikers, I said the 3 strikers based on who was there, because the young man the former KC player who was at Harborview, right, who came in as the number 9. We did not have a number 9. Would have been Jamari Clark. The guy
Jamari Clark play for now, KC.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Jamari Clark play for KC. I would have loved him come to KC.
Hold on, man. Zion Scarlett, and Zion Scarlett and Whisper. So we would have had 3 strikers who were 2 big and 1 sort of different, right? Those would have been the 3 players based on
Yeah.
I stated that clearly, right?
Yes.
So what
at
happened? So what
at
happened?
no point. So me not understand how Richie can make that statement because I take my credibility.
Cataract, just relax. Let's leave Richie alone. Anyways, Cataract, I want to give this man some credit as well. This man that we sleep on his name, he said his thing is not Lily, you know. I don't know what kind of phrase is that, but I don't know if it's allowed in Jamaica. But Mr. Teddy Bear Lee, out here, he's the top class protester. He's actually the leader of the security gang in Jamaica, you
Well,
know.
yeah, me I say, man, you make me cut in, man. Where they call up leader name? Leader, man.
No, not Lee. Listen well, listen well. I've said Teddy Bear Lee. We have to big him up because Teddy Bear Lee is on TVJ and TVJ calling up his name saying the outright leader. Teddy Bear Lee. I can't believe what I'm hearing. I can't believe this
So
that.
what happened to the protest now? What go
Well,
on?
I'm
Everything
trying.
just dead, sir.
No man can't tell me about who a big protester anymore. Teddy Bear Lee are the biggest thing on planet Earth because Teddy Bear Lee out here are doing thing. All right, so yeah, man, finish up. We want to finish up, guys. We have done our
JD, your
time here.
answer we want, but the under
I
20, we
saw
want
two
Fuzzy come
games.
out and talk.
I saw two nice games today. There was finishing there. There were goals. Um, feel like an unnecessary long ball thing, but at least I saw teams trying to knock the ball around and do their passing, particularly stats. Um,
And the Wilmer's number 2 keeper keep. That means I'm a good keeper.
I
And the
thought
Wilmer's number 1 that you know.
Okay. All right, so two good games, guys. Tomorrow we will be back, but tomorrow we will have the also Jamaica versus Cameroon. All right, that's the next video. You can join if you want. If you don't want to, you can just save it and come to the Manning Cup conversation. We have no problem. All right, so thanks for the continuous support, and I give Bala Kerr is time to finish up, and then give Ketrak his time to finish up. But I am pretty much done. All right. Yes, I was just
All right, more just
endorsing the
one thing
great
and cut now.
Teddy Bear Lee on the screen. All right, continue, Balaker and Ketrak.
No, a few team we are talking about. You'll get more than and a 5 you go get. Just that me have to say. Now nothing more to say.
I mean, so, so why are you taking certain stats for? What they won their second game. Mona don't win the next
Stats
game
look
as yet.
like I team for stats look like I team for run pan.
All right. Keep on keep.
Yeah, stats I team.
You see if Mr. Butler don't win this Manning Cup. No, when we come out here and burn up Mr. Butler, say me win the Manning Cup. No, find an excuse, because of that me no gonna
Yeah,
come with the
man.
excuse.
I'm one of the winning Manning Cup,
All
man.
right.
I'm one of the
Mona win
winning
the Manning Cup. Me
Cup,
hear
man.
you are unseen.
And
Attack with no problem.
I always forgot score 30 goal and gone 20 now, so I have 10 more to
All
go.
right, 10 more goals Whisper go score and Mona go win it. No problem, just watch. Because
Yeah.
the end of the Manning Cup coming. All right, then big up yourself, Balaker. Thanks for coming in. Hopefully you join with tomorrow in a big bad match. Cameroon versus Jamaica.
No, sir. None of that.
All right, so Cataract, finish up your point, now, brother, so we can chop up. We can shut off the show, because
so
we see
Dan
Ryan
Curtin.
start, and I have to send people to go and check out Ryan's channel, Yeah, because them pass through, so we have to show support.
Right. Two good matches. I haven't gotten to the Dacosta Cup scores. Obviously, I couldn't watch the games.
No game played in the Dacosta Cup tomorrow. A lot more games playing. I had the list here. Around 6. Well, how much games? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 games. 6 games tomorrow. So we have a lot of games tomorrow to talk about.
And the Reggae Boys play tomorrow morning. I don't know if you're doing a preview show.
No, I'm gonna start an hour before, which is 5 o'clock my time in the day. Yeah, so an hour before is enough. I don't have so much time to waste on the Reggae Boys anymore. I'm not gonna do a preview and a 3 view and a 4 view. Enough view. They have Reggae Boys.
But they was. I hope you give more time. The coach gave I heard saw something from the coach. Listened intently. Um, there are players missing. Um, from the squad. I don't know if you know, or if when you start the thing you can be able to tell us what happened to the team that was named.
Yes, I will get
Uh,
all the necessary information when that time come. I have an hour before the game start. I think that is enough time. I don't think the Reggae boys deserve on my time. You get me? I'm not giving them my time. I'm not giving no three stream. We have Manning Cup. Manning Cup is important. Nigeria is important. I have Costa Rica game to do. That's important as well. And then I have Jamaica game to do. So may structure them stream there, then adapt me I do. So I'm gonna be here from 1 hour before. If you want, you turn up 1 hour before. We just do a thing, you know. Or you know,
yeah,
you can
good,
turn
but
up at the back end of the video. I have no problem.
no, I'm gonna turn up on back. Don't try to speak that. But, so again, I want to just ask in the comment section. Anybody know if the game is going to be shown?
I'm more likely we get the game, man. We get the game. I will find sites where the game showing that, and I will be stream partying it. So I have a new system now that you don't have to go anywhere. I can stream the game, and it will be in my Discord. So all you need to do is just follow me on Discord, and it will be in there. You know.
Hold on, JD. Hold tight. I see a gentleman who been a plan going go align with him, but he's
Yeah, but
saying that
Cataract, we were finished. We were finished. You
so
don't need to fight, Cataract.
the time for the game change is that important thing.
Which time for the game change? The
That's
game
what
is
Travis Pesto was saying.
12 p.m.
Yes, it was supposed to be 9:30 a.m. our time tomorrow morning.
and
So this is see,
it's now 12. That's what it is now 12. So if it changes, all I'm going to do is just literally change it. It's not hard,
no,
Travis. I will check it first. Let me check it on Twitter to see if they did post anything like that. Typical. They are just so average. They are
thank,
so average and terrible. You know, JFF.
JD,
My
JD,
God, man.
may I
No
say,
class.
may I say publicly, thank you to Travis Peseo for bringing that
Yeah,
information
but that you said it's
because
12
I
p.m. You
not
said it's
know.
12 p.m. But it was always 12 p.m., Travis. So I've set my
No,
stream.
no, no, it was supposed to be 9:30 a.m. Jamaica time.
At what point, bro? I have only gotten 12 p.m. from day one. See, only gotten 12 p.m. and it's saying 12 p.m. My stream is all right. I don't need to adjust my stream. They said tomorrow
Okay.
get ready, such and such 12 p.m. JA/ Eastern time because the daylight savings is pretty much done. So it's 12 p.m. and it's 6 p.m. my time. So it's right. It's right, Travis. It
Wait,
never wrong, Travis.
wait,
Never wrong.
it was 9:30 a.m. supposedly. But
Oh,
anyway,
yes. And
let
yeah, but finish, Cataract. So finish your point, bro.
up.
Please.
The obviously I know you don't really rate a team, but I hope that if anybody knows what television station it will be carrying it in Jamaica, I'd be pleased to know. Because I'd like to watch it live. And again, these information are coming out from the JFF about the televised things so that we can look. Because I'm not in no Morocco game or Qatar game where game play behind closed door and then man carry a score and tell me this man a star.
Mm.
We want to see and we want like the Argentina thing, we want to see the game, put with players, the young men from Jamaica. I wish them all the best. I hope that all of them step up. The coach said he's going to be trying to give everybody some minutes. I hope everybody makes use of the minutes that they get and put themselves in the frame. This is an opportunity for our players. I hope they grab it with both hands, do the nation proud, put on the black, gold, and green, and get a picture over Cameroon and put yourself in the picture so that you give the coach a tough time when he has to come making decisions. I wish
All
the
right.
team best. I hope players are injury free and they stay injury free during the warm up and go injury free through during the game. But big up the player them that roll out. Wish a straight ultras team
All right,
cataract.
so
Big up.
big up Team Cataract. All right, big up yourself. Take care, my brother. And tomorrow I will join you at that time. All right. Yeah, man. I will find the game for you and make sure you get the game. All right. Don't worry yourself. Later.
Yeah, man. Big up. Bless
All
up
right.
everybody.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
So, guys, as what I've said, thanks very much for being here. See, I'm wearing the merch, guys. The merch with the Jamaica on it, so you can go and check it out. We have the merch out now. I think it's very comfortable. It's working well. I think it looks exactly as how it looks in the community tab. So, everyone that bought it, hopefully you have a good experience. You can share it with a friend and support the platform and what we're doing. Because even my lady, she liked it. My little kid, she loved her shirt as well. So um, we out here IMAX it out the family and everything, and it's a good venture to start. Yeah. So if you want, you can definitely check it out. Big up yourself, Jason. No Ferran in the house. All right. Team Cataract, big up yourself. Thanks for passing through. Balaker, thanks for passing through. Everyone, Maislin passing through as well. Jason, thanks for passing through. Everyone that I never even remember your name. Definitely. It's no disrespect. I do love the fact that they turn up here. Richie, thanks for passing through as well. Yep. Travis, the great Travis, big up, big up. Yeah, man. Owen, take care. All right. Yes, Owen, you need to buy a shirt. Yes, and stop telling me where you want discount. Yeah, you're here with me, and I'm working hard to get things done. You get me? So at least if you have to buy a shirt to support me, no problem. You get me? Just buy it because I would love to see you people in the shirt sending in the picture. Them I will start posting it on IMAX it and everything. So yeah, man, guys, massive respect. The results so far, stats advanced and 6 points so far. They are going to be squaring off with the mighty JC to see if they can get top spot. Obviously, people don't rate stats, but tell you what, maybe this is the time they're gonna climb over the top. All right, so let's see. And then at the flip hand side, you have Mona will be taking on STGC, and definitely KC will be taking on Charlie Smith. If both can go on to win, both will be advancing as well. And then the final set of games will be placement games. Second place will be playing first place, and first place will be playing second place. So from both respective groups. So it's not a dull final game. You're fighting for something because you want to make sure you play the best team in for last, so you get your development to the peak of its power. All right, so guys, Ryan looks like he's doing a stream because I got a notification from him. Go and definitely support him. Thanks very much for the continuous support. Keep on smashing the like button. Let me try and see if we can hit 3,000 subscribers. I don't know. Maybe in the match we can do an X 400 and get it up to 3,000. Let me know. All right. So keep on smashing, man, and keep on supporting. You never may know where it might lead up. All right. Peace out, guys. See you in the next one.